Hello everyone. So this is the Mercedes-Benz GLC and it is essentially the C-class of SUVs. Now this means it is a proper entry point to the Mercedes SUV range, unlike the GLA, which is essentially a big hatchback on wheels. And इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे इसके एक्सटीरियर डिज़ाइन की, इंटीरियर्स की, जज करेंगे इसके ओवरऑल कंफर्ट एंड प्रैक्टिकलिटी को एंड देखेंगे कि इसका ओवरऑल परफॉर्मेंस एंड इक्विपमेंट लेवल कहाँ स्टैंड करता है एज कम्पेयर्ड टू द कॉम्पिटिशन। GLC रेंज स्टार्ट होती है 62 लाख रुपीज़ एक्स शोरूम से फॉर द पेट्रोल इंजन ऑप्शन एंड 68 लाख रुपीज़ एक्स शोरूम फॉर द डीजल ऑप्शन which comes equipped with the all-wheel drive formatted drivetrain system. Now, if you want to know more about the current offers and prices, you can contact our team at the number shown below. Now the GLC stands at 4.7 meters in length, 1.9 meters in width and 1.65 meters in height. इस कार के डिज़ाइन के बारे में पहली नोटिसेबल चीज़ ये है कि ये एक टिपिकल बॉक्सी एंड बुच लुकिंग एसयूवी डिज़ाइन लैंग्वेज को नहीं फॉलो करती। ओवरऑल ये एक सिंपल येट एलिगेंट एंड फ्लोइंग डिज़ाइन फिलॉसफी पे बेस्ड है, जिसकी वजह से लॉन्च के 6 साल बाद भी इसका डिज़ाइन इज स्टिल टाइमलेस। ये इजीली ब्लेंड कर जाती है आज के अर्बन सिनेरियो में एंड वो भी बिना एक एसयूवी के टिपिकल बॉडी ट्रेड्स पे कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ करे बिना। इट इज़ ऑलमोस्ट एज इफ ये कार उन लोगों के लिए टेलर मेड है जो कि दिल से तो एक लग्जरी सेडान ओन करना चाहते हैं बट कंफर्ट एंड प्रैक्टिकलिटी की वजह से एक एसयूवी परचेज करने पे मजबूर हो जाते हैं। इसके फ्रंट एंड को डोमिनेट करती है ट्विन हॉरिजॉन्टल स्लैट्स वाली मैट इरिडियम सिल्वर ग्रिल, जो कि कार को बहुत इम्पोजिंग लुक प्रोवाइड करती है while you're out on the road. The historical Mercedes-Benz logo is very neatly integrated in the grille design. The car comes equipped with LED high-performance headlamps with a beam throw of 485 meters, which is a blessing in the night. Light ka saturation level is also equivalent to warm white light, which reduces strain on the eyes. The beam throw is so precise and the road such well lit that it can almost be called as a safety feature. Stepping to the side profile is not full of any drama. Instead, it is very easy on the eyes. डिज़ाइन एरोडायनेमिकली एफिशिएंट होने के साथ साथ बहुत क्लीन भी है, जो कि इंश्योर करता है कि व्हीकल हाई स्पीड्स पे भी अपना कंपोजर मेंटेन करे एंड फ्यूल एफिशिएंसी फिगर्स को भी हाई रखे सो दैट आपको फ्यूल रिफिल्स के लिए मल्टीपल स्टॉप्स ना लेने पड़े। द साइड प्रोफाइल गेट्स अ वेरी एलिगेंट क्रोम ट्रीटमेंट एंड द सटल कैरेक्टर लाइन्स आर ऑल्सो वेरी इफेक्टिव इन एनहांसिंग द विजुअल अपील ऑफ द कार। देयर आर ऑटो डिमिंग एंड ऑटो फोल्डिंग ORVMs. You get these smart looking 19-inch alloy wheels with gloss black inserts जो उसकी रोड प्रेजेंस को enhance करते हैं। They are hugged by these hard plastic claddings which ensures during bad patches or off-roading, stone chip damage to the body surface can be reduced. There is an aluminum running board with rubber stud elements so that you can easily enter and exit the vehicle without slipping. The fuel tank has a capacity of 66 liters and the AdBlue tank has a capacity of 27 liters, which means it needs to be topped up generally every 15,000 kilometers, जिसकी cost roughly 1500 to 1600 rupees के बीच में होती है. With this, you get a highway range of nearly 1200 kilometers and a city range of nearly 850 kilometers. Coming to the rear, the flattened tail lamps look absolutely beautiful, especially in the night. The molten LED inserts look really good and ये equipped हैं smart functionality के साथ, जिसमें इनका brightness level can vary depending on whether it is day or night. Along with this, during emergency braking, brake lights rapidly flicker करती हैं so that पीछे से आती हुई कार को अवेयर करा जा सके towards the hard braking maneuver that you are performing. The twin chrome plated exhaust pipes look very neat along with the fog diffuser. The boot space capacity is massive at 550 liters. Critically, boot area का design is also very boxy and hence quite usable. यहाँ आपको एक privacy blind भी ऑफर किया जाता है so that you can hide any sensitive luggage from unwanted prying eyes. The boot floor is lockable, जिसके नीचे space saver wheel को neatly पैकेज करा गया है along with some additional storage space for small items. The rear seats are easily foldable and ये करा जा सकता है with the press of a single button. After it is folded, you can increase the boot capacity to 1600 liters. You get this very smartly thought of foldable basket जिसमें आप कैरी अराउंड कर सकते हैं वो आइटम्स जो कि जनरली बूट में फ्रीली नॉक करते हैं। Now to properly maintain the beauty of these exteriors, एक standard cleaning process से थोड़ा ज़्यादा की requirement होती है. Paint protection film is the perfect solution, as ये ना सिर्फ कार के exteriors को scratches and stone chip impact से बचाता है, बल्कि ये उसके gloss को enhance करता है, and it also ensures that the car remains in the same condition for the next 5 to 7 years. In order to know more about this, आप चेकआउट कर सकते हैं हमारे PPF application related videos by clicking on the button in the top right corner or contacting us on our number below. Now, stepping inside, the first thing you notice is the very familiar C-Class cabin design. It has the same tapering and flowing center console, along with metal finished tri-aircon vents placed in the center. It has the same progressive generation steering wheel as well. इसके पीछे रीज़न ये है कि Mercedes चाहती है कि आपको एक SUV से नॉर्मली एसोसिएटेड फंक्शनैलिटी के साथ साथ एक सेडान के लग्जरी एलिमेंट्स भी मिलें. All the critical touch points inside the cabin are covered with soft touch leather, and there is very little usage of hard plastic inside the cabin. Overall, the fit and finish levels are exactly what you would expect from Mercedes-Benz, and even the control buttons on the door trims for the seat controls feel solid and are built to last. There is a 12-way adjustment mechanism in the seats, and इसके controls door पे होने से आपको seats को adjust करने के लिए struggle नहीं करना पड़ता है while you're driving the car. The engine start-stop button has a very neat pulsating effect along with the turbine design which basically welcomes you to the drive. The large panoramic sunroof and moonroof comes with built-in safety function to close down rapidly in case of an accident. The noise insulation is also very good, but the general downside of having a big glass roof is the massive amount of heat it radiates inside the cabin on a hot summer day. There is a state-of-the-art 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster along with customization options. You have option of choosing between layout designs, namely Sport, Classic and Progressive. It also has sub-customizations with respect to the right-hand side dial, in which you can configure the RPM meter, G-force counter, eco display, navigation, trip meters, etc. Now the level of detail can be specially seen when you close up to the dials and see even mini graphics, which really tells you how much time the engineers have given in the designing process of the car. There is a 10.25-inch touch-based infotainment system which runs on the latest artificial intelligence-based MBUX operating system by Mercedes-Benz. It is a touch and voice-operated system with a self-learning capability. The car gets a 64-color ambient lighting system which refreshes your mood in the cabin, especially during nighttime drives. There are 64 individual color options along with 10 presets of color combinations which softly fuse in and fuse out of each other, giving you a wonderful light show during the night. The climate mode is linked with the air conditioning system of the car. It basically switches the tone of the ambient lights between warm or cool, depending on whether you are increasing the temperature or decreasing it. There is a welcome feature in which the car puts on a welcoming display of lights along with backlit scuff plates when you're entering the cabin. Now talking about comfort, the front seats in the GLC come equipped with massage function. Now don't get your hopes too high. The massage isn't very intense, but it is just about comfortable enough without causing any hindrance to your driving. The seat bolstering is also very proper, which means even during off-roading or highway journeys, it provides you with adequate amount of comfort. The cabin space is good, there is ample of room all around, and even for 4 people of 6 feet frame, the knee room and the headroom in the front as well as the rear is very adequate. However, the under-thigh support in the rear seat could have been definitely better. You get a dual zone climate control system with an advanced filtration system along with air conditioning vents in the rear. There's a wireless charging pad in the front along with a Type-C charging point in the front as well as 2 points in the rear as well. So you can carry ample of electronic devices if you want to. From the driver's point of view, the steering mounted controls are very easy to use. They have a nice clicky feel to them, which ensures that you can use them for the desired result without taking your eyes off the road. The right hand side controls can be used to customize the instrument cluster, and the left hand side ones are used to operate the MBUX infotainment system. Being a Mercedes, the drive or gear selector lever is neatly placed behind the steering wheel so that you can keep both your hands on the steering even during tricky situations and toggle between the gears easily. It also keeps the critical controls out of a child's reach which is very important. The car comes equipped with 360-degree camera, which creates artificially augmented top-down image of the car and surroundings, with the help of 4 cameras mounted on the ORVMs, front bumper and the rear bumper. You get multiple camera angles to ensure you can safely and conveniently maneuver the car, all 4 corner shot, and front 180-degree shot, front wide angle, a rear 180-degree shot. Another convenient feature is the vehicle hold function, which helps on prolonged traffic lights. Deep press the brake pedal for 2 seconds and the hold mode is activated. The vehicle will remain in gear and engine will switch off and go in standby mode for 10 minutes. A really helpful feature in stop and go traffic, which reduces the driver's workload. Now the GLC comes with 2 drivetrain options. The diesel with 195 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque, and the petrol engine with 197 horsepower and 320 Nm of torque. Diesel comes with a 4-matic all-wheel drive system, which distributes the torque in a 45:55 ratio between the front and the rear axle, which means this car is inclined towards all-terrain drivability rather than having outright cornering capability. The quick selector for the dynamic select lets you choose between 4 different driving modes. Put it into sports and 0 to 100 km/h can be reached in under 8 seconds with the help of the quick shifting gearbox. And even more surprisingly, emergency braking from 100 to 0 km/h can be done in under 3 seconds, which is helped by the ultra-advanced 9-speed 9G Tronic gearbox, which can skip gears during downshifting so as to provide additional engine braking effect. Based on the C-Class, the cornering capability of GLC can surprise you a little. It easily takes long bending tight corners without losing its composure by containing the body roll exceptionally well, and the 4-matic drive system ensures that the power is smartly distributed to improve handling and safety. And if you run out of highways and come across a bad patch of road, or even no road, let's say, no reason to worry. The GLC can easily tackle any terrain you throw at it. With an intelligent all-wheel drive system to help, a ground clearance of 220 mm, and an approach and departure angle of 31 degrees, even untrained drivers can easily tackle off-roading terrains. When it comes to ride quality, the car rides on what is called as a selective dampening suspension system, also known as agility control suspension. Now this can adjust to changing road conditions and provide a good balance of stiffness and shock absorption without any unwanted body roll or pitch. This results in a very supple ride over all kinds of road surfaces. Along with this, the vehicle also gets all the modern day connected car features like remote operation of doors and windows, personalization and remote observation facility, and an emergency SOS function as well. You can also access your engine performance figures via the center infotainment screen. Talking about efficiency, the diesel engine is the more economical of the two, with real-world city fuel figures standing at 15.4 km per liter and high-speed highway figures stood at 18.5 km per liter, which are respectable numbers considering how we drove the car. Set a cruise at 100 km per hour and you are sure to get figures of more than 20 km per liter out on the highway. Now talking about the safety, Mercedes-Benz has historically been amongst the safest car manufacturers on the planet, and similar things can be seen in the GLC as well. You get the patented pre-save system, which can sense an impending accident situation and take intelligent measures to increase passenger safety. Now one example of this is, if the car starts to go out of control and the seats are reclined, the sunroof is open and the windows are rolled down, then it can rapidly close down the sunroof to stop any foreign object from entering inside the cabin. Bring the seat back into the safest position for the airbags to work properly, with the seat belts tightening up, and roll up the windows to prevent anything from outside entering into the cabin. The active brake assist function can intervene with autonomous emergency braking if your car is continuously running close to the car in the front and the gap is rapidly closing down. This not only prevents any accident but also alarms the driver in case of a loss of concentration. The Crosswind Assist function ensures that the car does not lose control due to sudden wind gust out on the modern day elevated highways. This works by modulating the throttle and the brake on all 4 wheels of the car, and helps the driver easily maintain control. The driver side knee airbag makes sure that in case of an impact, leg injuries can be minimized and that the lower body area does not move around much in the cabin, which also helps to protect the vital chest area of the body by making it land safely on the front airbag. Now, when it comes to the maintenance cost of the GLC, you can opt for a bundled service package ranging from 1 year to all the way till 10 years. It is generally the smarter way. You can save around 20% of the cost over a period of 5 years, since you can save on inflation and taxation changes by paying upfront. The standard service cost every 15,000 kilometers is around 70,000 rupees. The car also comes with a standard 3 years unlimited kilometer warranty package, which can be extended all the way till 6 years, along with the option of transferring the warranty in case you wish to sell the car. All in all, the GLC is a very complete product. You get the right kind of luxury elements along with good drivability and performance. But, like every other car, this is also not perfect. And here are some of the annoying things about the car. The cabin air recirculation system automatically switches off every 20 minutes, which allows some fresh air inside the cabin along with the irritating foul smell of pollution, etc. as well. It needs to be switched on manually every 20 minutes, which can be very irritating. The running board design is such that every time you will step out of the car, it is bound to make your pants dirty. A slightly concealed design could have worked better here. The units for the tire pressure are shown in kilopascal, which is different to our general understanding of the PSI unit, so it becomes difficult to accurately gauge the tire pressure most of the times. The steering column has to be adjusted manually for rack as well as reach, which is frankly kind of embarrassing and inconvenient for a luxury SUV. The GLC is one of the most complete cars in the segment, and that can be easily seen in the sales figures as well. Sure, the BMW X3 looks meaner and performs slightly better under some situations. But what matters is what's the most well-rounded product to suit the buyer. What is the value proposition of the product? Well, it feels special on the inside and definitely looks beautiful from the outside and can definitely perform worth its money. And that, in our view, is all that matters for a luxury SUV. It's time now to leave you to it. If you liked the video, give us a like as it will help us in making more such videos. And if there's something you did not like, please let us know in the comments. Till then, feel the curves but don't hug them. Drive responsibly, everyone.